Now here, we're going to find that we've got a chord every beat. The harmonic rhythm is speeding up towards the end. So let's look at the first beat of this one.
We're back to our F sharp.
Yeah, we're back to our F sharp. F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, and A. So that's just the plain old one chord. And then the next beat, we've got D sharp. I'm going to think of the F sharp.
It's a 4 chord.
F sharp and D. So that's a 4 chord. Yeah, 4 in what position?
First
That's the
inversion.
first inversion, yeah.
First inversion, yeah. 4, 6. And then this next chord, I need some harmony threeers to chime in on this one.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Because
I'm not harmony three.
you guys aren't going to know this one.
It's secondary chord.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Augmented?
Yep.
Oh,
Let's take a look at this chord. So we have
D natural.
D natural. We'll do it in treble clef. So we have D natural. That's the
And
chord.
G sharp.
G sharp.
And F sharp.
And we have F sharp still being held on. And
B sharp.
B sharp.
we have B sharp up here. Now, if we take that chord and put it in quote unquote root position,
G sharp.
G sharp, B sharp,
D sharp.
D natural,
D natural.
and F sharp. But there's something wrong with that, right?
Is it like a G7 flat 5?
Well, that would be a jazzy way of describing it, yeah. But we would talk about it a little differently. So if you play those notes, G sharp, B sharp, D, and F sharp. Yeah, you can think of it. You can think of it like a dominant 7 flat 5 or something like that. But we actually describe it a little bit differently.
Because it's like this.
And we wouldn't put it in root position. We would leave it like this. Okay. This is one of what we call an augmented 6 chord. Okay. What kind is it?
I don't know, maybe French, Italian, or German.
No guessing. Okay, come on, this is Harmony 3 placement test.
I haven't got any harmony three.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, it's right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lee, it's on
Why
you.
have I come here?
Here, G sharp, B sharp. You see it like in 1, 2,
It's French?
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay,
You got
me.
flat
C'est
6.
français. Okay, there.
You got an augmented fourth and a flat 6.
It's a French augmented 6
Yeah.
chord. The,
It's French, yeah.
The main interval in the augmented 6 chord is this augmented 6. That's why we call it that. So from D to B
That's
sharp
okay.
is an augmented 6.
Yeah.
Right? Now that also sounds like a minor 7. But it's spelled as an augmented 6 very specifically so that it will resolve the B sharp up to C sharp and the D natural down to C sharp. Oops. Down to C sharp. Okay? That interval of the augmented second, instead of being a minor 7th which collapses, right? If you write, well, let's see, if I wrote that same interval like this as a minor 7th, I would probably resolve the C down to this and the, like that, right? I would resolve it like a D dominant 7th. But because it's spelled like this as an augmented 6, it's intended to expand outward. So the B sharp goes up to C sharp, and the D natural resolves down to C sharp. You get us an octave C sharp, which is the dominant of the key that we're in, right? The C sharp and the key of F sharp is our dominant. So the purpose of this chord is to, the augmented 6 expands outward to the dominant note of the key so that you can get your dominant chord, or usually a 1-6-4. I don't know what it gets to. Yeah, so it's a tonic 6/4. So this would be a French augmented 6 chord. Here, let me write that a little more cool.
I can't say anything.
Which goes to a tonic 6/4.
So how are you writing it? FR, is there something?
FR,
Plus
yeah,
six?
sorry, it's kind of slow. It's supposed to be FR plus 6, which stands for augmented 6. There are
Oh, it
three
makes a lot
different
of
types of
sense.
augmented 6 chords. There's an Italian, a French, and a German.
It makes a lot.
And it all depends on what you put in the middle of this augmented 6. Okay? But we won't get to that till harmony 3. So don't lose any brain sweat over it. But I have to, in order to explain this example, I've got to. Or, you know what, actually, if you really wanted to, you could just think of this as a 4/6, and each of these is chromatic passing tones, right? This
Sure.
is just sliding up
They're all just half
to
steps.
C sharp, and this is just sliding down to C sharp. And so that's what you end up with is, and that's really the augmented 6 chord. It is a voice leading consideration. It's a chord, but it also really has to do with the power of the voices expanding outward, moving up chromatically outward to resolve out to that C sharp, to approach that C sharp. Albert? Oh.
Professor, that's the same progression, 4/6, French augmented 6, 1/6/4,
Uh-huh.
5/7 to 1. That's almost same progression in B, right? It almost looks like the same thing in B.
Same thing in B.
Mhm.
Oh, you mean the example we just
Yeah.
did?
uh-huh. I'm just saying it's almost like the same progression in B major instead of F sharp. You're going to F sharp minor.
Oh. Well, but because this is C sharp, which is the dominant, I mean, the target of the augmented 6 chord is normally the dominant of the key.
Mhm.
You know, it can be other things, but those are the exceptions. not-
Because I have an example here that you gave me in key of B, the 4/6, augmented 6. It almost looks like the same notes, but
Well, it might be. I might have used the same example. Or it might be. Oh. Yeah. It's similar. Well, it's, an augmented 6 chord in the key of B is going to be. No, but that's. Wait a minute. Yeah, but that augmented 6 chord is spelled differently. That would be differently spelled. Okay, so after 1/6/4.
5/7.
5/7. You know, so we still have the we have C sharp. We have G. Oh, okay. Well, so it's interesting.
And it's not a 1/6/4 then.
Yeah, isn't it 1/6/4?
No,
It's fine.
it still equals a dominant, right?
What do
So
you
if it's a
think?
G, can it be 5/7?
Well, it could be the 5/7 is already arrived, or does
Well,
the
we have
delay
to-
of the F mean it's a 1/6/4? I don't really, I mean, I think it's open to interpretation. Depends on, you know, what you write down here is gonna depend what you're gonna circle up here. If I say this is a 1/6/4, yeah, but without a third.
It's 5/7.
Yeah, it's more 5/7. Okay, sorry.
I'm looking for one.
5/7
To 1, that's it.
with this as a suspension.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I was thinking 1/6/4 because of the F sharp, but there's no A in there, so I don't, and we never even get an A, ever. You know, maybe if somewhere in there you got an A in case of, no, you're right, that should be 5/7. Resolving to 1.
That one was a tough one.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess I'm loading a lot of stuff on you guys, but I do want to give you some, stuff to chew on. And But, you know, bear in mind that, so when we start Harmony 2, because I've only got,
What do you mean,
you're right, what do I mean, we?
A month and a week.
When you start Harmony 2, there's only 4 people here now, there will be at least 4 other people in the future Harmony 2 classes. So some of this material will have to be revisited, that's what I'm saying.
Is that what